What's up? My name is Brian Parker. Um, I'm making this new talk show called A Perfect Score on BWP. Um, it's going to be primarily about basketball, everything that has to do with basketball. So I want y'all to stay tuned, look out for me, check me out, because I'm going to bring y'all good news of basketball. I'm going to also talk about myself with basketball. We'll talk about the progress that's going on. I want y'all know what happened in my games. I want y'all know what's going on in the NBA if you missed it or if you just want to hear me talk about it, because I'm going to just talk about it. I'm gonna let you know my opinions on it. I'm going to just talk. You can like it or you can hate it, but I'm going to talk. And it's going to be about basketball, what I feel about it, what I think about it. And you guys can tune in, check it out, listen, give me your feedback, and I'll respond to it. If it's good, if it's bad, I'll ignore it. I don't really respond to beef, but I'm expecting it because I'm gonna say what I think, and it may be outrageous to some people, but oh well, I think it's right. If you wanna know what I feel like, here you go. If you don't care, then don't tune in. But I'm gonna talk about the lockout right now. I guess they're saying that the NBA can start back up after Christmas or before Christmas or on Christmas. What I feel about that, I think that would be great. I'm heated that I'm not in the NBA. Actually, I'm happy that they're not they're not in season right now, just because of the fact that they didn't draft me, and they losing a lot of money, so I look at it like I'm the reason why. I think if they would have drafted me, then the NBA would be going on right now. I think they're just looking for that missing piece, and that missing piece is me. I know a couple other guys that should be in there too. So I think, but because we're not in there, the NBA isn't going on right now. You can say I'm senile for that, or narrow-minded, or overconfident. You can say I got RBS, which means rocket booster syndrome. But I don't really care, about it. I mean, I think the NBA players are being selfish to all the loyal fans. I think they're being greedy and dumb. I don't think they're thinking about the people that don't have it like me. People that would take $1 million, people that would take 2 million, people that would take $500,000, people that would take league minimum just to play basketball, just to be on the court, just to live out their dreams of playing professional basketball in the NBA. They're not being reasonable or responsible as basketball players. They're supposed to be in love with the game. It shouldn't be about money. Have people out there like us, players in the ABA, that's just playing for the love of the game. Some of us don't get paid. We don't get paid. We just love the game that much. You know, you have these NBA players who are so spoiled. You know, it just sick. It just makes me sick to my stomach because they're so rich and they still demanding more money like they need it. And the NBA, the owners, they really don't give a damn. They can care less. I think it's a brave act for the players, and I think if they do get what they want, I think that's cool. That's good. But if they don't lose their jobs, then I think they're real lucky. Because I think the NBA commissioner should just let those players go who's fighting it, and let us players who want it and need it and dream about it and lust for it, have just the eagerest desire to play in the NBA, play. They looking for raises, they looking for promotions. Shit, let them go. Get with me, get with the players who want to get in and want to play for whatever. We'll play harder. All the players nowadays play nonchalantly anyways. I don't see them going hard on every possession. I think that leaves after college. Once they get in the NBA, it's all whatever, go ahead. They let you score. As long as they get their money. You get yours, I'm going to get mine, we good. I think that's how most of the NBA players look at it anyway. They don't go hard on every possession. Get some hungry people on the court. Who'll take whatever, And if a player deserves it, let that be a personal thing. You have a lawyer, senior lawyer or attorney into the office meeting boards with all the NBA owners and talk about money behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? All the players want money. Get your own attorney. Get your own lawyer. Hire your own person to represent you. And go talk to your team owner for your own money. Because you have a lot of fans out here expecting to play, wanting to see the televised games. So why come together? Everybody want money, and maybe it's just a trend. However you want to look at it, they're messing up on their own money. They're messing up all the loyal fans. You got fans out here who's dying right now. They don't know what to do. They're like, oh my God, I mean, people like us players in the NBA, we're just like, come watch us play. I'm in Sacramento. I live in Sacramento. I play for Sacramento Heat Wave. A lot of Sacramento, they like the Sacramento Kings, but the Kings ain't going on right now. So we like, hey, come watch the Sacramento Heat Wave. That's just giving us more time to shine. So, that's a good look. I'm not really mad at it for a lot of reasons. And that's one of them. But it's saying the NBA can take a $6 billion damage. They end up having to pay the player $6 billion. Owing the player $6 billion, that's ridiculous. I don't know nothing about that. That's a lot of money. That's all I know. And I'm a player that don't have none of that, so I really don't think they deserve all that. I'm not knocking anybody's talent, but I think I'm the same type of player as most of those players. I mean, I go around playing a high caliber of players. I go around playing a lot of different type of players with a lot of different types of styles, from street ball to professional levels, college level, high school, professional. It don't matter. I go around and I do my thing everywhere in any state. And people always compare me to NBA players. And a lot of them say that they don't see no difference. So for a player like me, who plays in the NBA and don't get no money, it's crazy that a player in the NBA, that's mediocre or just the same as me, or not even as good as me, is getting millions of dollars. I don't think they're worth that much. I don't think they should take anything for granted. Because there's millions of players just like them, better than them, ready to take their position. So whatever they have, I think they should just take it, because they're not the only one of their kind. There's many more. I'm getting older. I'm 27. I still feel like I have a lot of years to play in the NBA, overseas, in professional basketball. I still have a lot of years to play. basketball. You know, I'm staying in shape. I'm working out every single day. I'm staying active. So, I'm one of those players. Who's gonna be out there. Remain fit forever. That's my plan, to be fit until I'm dead. I die. But it's gonna be basketball though. Forever. With or without the money. I just love the game. I just have a passion for it. And for another lockout to come, the last lockout was in 1998, 99. Same deal. It's just money problems. They're getting greedy out there. And it's crazy. They're not thinking about where they come from. You know, um, Kobe Bryant. I read something earlier where one of his endorsers had backed out of a deal, which had him down like a couple $100,000 down. He lost out on that. I guess one of his endorsers went bankrupt or something. I don't know, but it's not like that money is guaranteed. That can be here today and be gone tomorrow. It can leave just like that. So I don't see why they would really be pushing like that. They probably don't think that they're on the edge. They don't play like it, but they're really on the edge. They really have a short rope. They act like they don't though. But they really need to come to reality and know that stuff is not guaranteed, and they need to really take what they can. Because they can get fired like that. The NBA commissioners, the owners, all them type of guys, they don't need those players. There's a million of those guys out there. You know, and they may never hear my voice. They may never hear me say this. So whatever. but we're out here, and we're ready to go. We're ready to play for whatever league minimum. Without arguing. Once I feel like I'm that good, then I'll send one of my legal guys in there to work a better deal for me. I think like the league was just saying like the players that's not producing, they should be able to cut their contract. I agree with that. If I'm not producing, I'm gonna be cool with that. I will understand. They're saying, no, if I'm not doing good, I still should be able to get my money that you signed to me. They're trying to change that. And, I think the NBA is right. Like, if I own the NBA, I'll say these players are not getting this money if they're not producing. There's players out there that will produce. I want the best product on the court. Why am I just going to go with someone for what they told me, which was just a bust? So that's me. I want the best quality on the court. And those players, they won't be out of the pool for too long if they are trying harder and harder every day, and show me something different, then come back again and try again, go down to the NBDL, prove yourself there, then come back. But if you go there from the NBA and don't do nothing, I'm going to know that I made the right decision. So it's just about proving it every night, because there's players that are working hard every day while NBA players may be sleeping. I don't know how NBA players work out, but some do not show up on every night, on every occasion, and some are bust. So you do have to cut some, you do have to let some go, and let the next person come in. Because if he's like me, he's going to be hungry, and he's not going to let you down. He's going to prove himself worthy. So, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all think about that. Y'all probably already have a lot of stuff y'all want to say about it, so y'all can leave me comments and I'll reply to it. Alright. Again, you're watching The Perfect Score. It's the name of the show on BWP. I'm Brian Parker. Alright. See ya.